So, from the Friends of the Library.
Thank you.
Enjoy your retirement time.
Well, I just told Ron, this is Ron actually, one of our friends. I just told Ron, he said, what is this room? And I said, it's a conference room. It's one of the nicest rooms in this building. And they hired me here. And then they poured me through the rest of the building, and I realized I was getting a job. So we have, in the years, it'll soon be 6 years that I've been here, and we've come a long way. And with the help of the Friends have done so much and continue to do so much for this library. For the ones of you who don't know about the Friends, when I first got here, there was very little money, and the money had not been used correctly and that sort of thing. And so I was hired in August 2006, and the Friends were organized in October of 2006. And every penny that they raised, they put right back in the library. And so the stuff that the budget couldn't afford, the Friends did it. So a lot of stuff that you see around the library is because the Friends did it.
And next week is our
Book and Bake
Bake
Sale.
Sale.
And that's twice a year they have the Book and Bake Sale, and it's one of their big fundraisers. And all that money, there's just so much. I used to try and keep a list of everything that the Friends had done, but I haven't added to it in a while. But most recently, they bought lockers at the South. Hey, come on in. I'm fine. How are you? Y'all, oh, hey, look at you. And so they added lockers that people could lock their purses up in, which the staff never been able to do. So we're really appreciative of that. Every so often they'll say, well, we're going to give you $1,000 to buy books for the children's area or whatever you need. So we can't say enough about Friends. And I might say, city manager's not here, so. The other day when we were doing some interviewing, the city manager said, we have to get somebody good for down there. He said, that group of friends of yours eat somebody alive.
Good to be doing.
I don't know what they're doing, that group of friends will eat them alive. That's right. So, but this has truly been, I was an educator for over 30 years. And I so enjoyed the classroom, but I've never received the recognition that this library has given to me. And I so appreciate that. And everything, I tell people it was a wonderful job to come into, because no matter what I did, it was an improvement. So everybody thought it was great, but none of it would be possible without all of you. And that's why when Julie called me about the reception and it was hurried and all that because of the time, I said, Julie, I hope the patrons will come, the Friends and the patrons, because they're the ones that make us what we are. And I tell the staff,
And the staff.
the staff, we've got a wonderful staff, and I know that all of you that come in know what a good staff we've had. And when I first got here, they told me after they hired me, that was one of the problems, that the staff did not get along. And so I think all the staff members, we're all like family now. And wonderful library. We have a great community library now. And I told them, if you all didn't let this library go down, I'm going to come back and talk. We're going to keep up where you left off. This is about John Tucker. When we moved to Columbus in 1983, this man hired me.
Everybody make one mistake, can't
John,
these years. He had enough confidence to put some of us in the classroom, so I could do like.
You did a great job.
But we're so glad to have all of you. And Bill wants to, Bill, you want to do the press the thing now?
Please, go ahead, David.
Over the past little over a year, I've been designing courses to be taught here at the library. They're over here on the table. The finished product, the course masters, for the computer lab.
Behind Roberta.
For the computer lab. And starting tomorrow, actually today, I want to present those from the Friends of the library, who also purchased a projector that's in the ceiling in the computer lab, so that we can present the classes. And also the setup and purchase of software for the children's section. So now the children have computer educational software to learn computer skills on. So far, there's only 3. Martha and I put together a grant that we submitted to Appleseed to try to get more money to buy 6 new computers. Right now, we got some ones that I found in a closet back in the back. I fixed them up so they work. So that they're working so far so good. Jill and I are trying to figure out a way to keep the big kids off them. They tend to mess them up. But we're trying to experiment with some different ideas of, trying to determine maybe a login kind of way, or we'll have to come up with something. But I would like to present these 10 course masters. They cover all the They cover the Microsoft. Because the public needs to have skills in how to use Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, things like that. And we have a lot of people coming to the library wondering, well, how do you do this in this kind of program, what have you. So I just said, well, let's put together a program. Because when we put in for a grant, part of the paperwork is they want to know what program is this for. So we gave it a name. We started off with ACE, Adult Computer Education. And we thought about, well, we're actually, the way it's being taught is they're walking out the skills. So we changed it to ACE. So that's the name of the new program. The TEC is an acronym for Adult Computer Education for Skills. We added the S for skills because they would actually walk out of here knowing how to build a balance register, an address book that they can use to do mail merge, to do a mass mailing, so they don't have to sit there and type out each one. Took them through the process. We did a special class for just the staff on how to do that, and I gave them all a cheat sheet that they can. There's no way you're going to remember it because it's a page and a half long to be able to remember the steps. But now they have a cheat sheet that they go by. But this will teach them on the Office software. Monday is going to be the first time we teach Access, Microsoft Access database. And a lot of people looking forward to that. I also gave the copies of the slides to the Ozark Library. And I was there yesterday, and they only offer class once on Saturday morning, and that's it. That's all they give. We give it twice a week, twice a day. It started off just 10 to 11, and then the amount of people we started getting, Martha and I got together and decided to do a 3 to 4. And she got with the students and came up with that time. Just a little while ago, David, where did you go? He was talking to, what's her name, Virginia? And she's recommending a 6:30 class also. So I don't know what, 3 times a day. I'm retired, but.
Yeah, I should have said Bill, and thank you, Bill, very much for that. Bill has worked very hard on those, and he has organized the classes. He is retired Marine Corps, also retired from Fort Brooker, and he was civil service with, and his job was to develop courses and instruct